wa odi gewe be bibibiem NDC ni bia ni wa gewe ye de be bibibiem de omode amana ne sa ne presidential staff no afei na wusu sa Laura to no MPP ni ge Laura to me yada na nkasa me feeling na nkasa me yada na nkasa me feeling dozy afei na wusu or say you are a snitch and it's true. A snitch like you don't have to give you you don't even have to let you go on the TV station. You somebody that you have joined the party months and weeks ago, you even joined the party by snitching on your boss. Wo ya pamo you were Rosemond Obeng na or your reception e wo ba wo mia office so e na ne concern ne petre ninti no ya pamo no na ne ho bo ne ho so hu de wonya ne ho no e na o share de dwane ba NDC ya pamo no ba wo mia yi na di ba wo mia nyi na di a ka omma hoda nti ba wo mia yi na di na ho ya udie e na ma ne de ba NDC a ya ne presidential staffer on the again ayo sa Laura to munka chene sem so on 200 million e won mobile money phone so me se won fa gen me se wa ya de nyame be hira no me nyame be hira no fu soldiers fo a sa gewe asem ye hia ye san e bi te se me ye nyame be hira no afi no so ye snitcher wo ba besu me so be su de chance opa sa ye wa so be ko radio su biem say why so be ko TV su biem wo be join the party 3 months 2 weeks ago I am a presidential staff entino wo kai akukọ crampo na nke ehwa ne wanka you are in incubation stage yama nko radio TV so for you to educate who wo na wo buy NDC 3 months 2 weeks ago no wo be join a party no 1 month 1 week aye kwa akoto aba 1 month 1 week aye akoto aba na be join a party no and am a presidential staff enti what you wanim aye makeups and continue morning show so say wo kwa akokasa. What do you know about NDC that you want to go to the TV morning show to even represent us? What do you know? And again also watch you nyansa kone koda na gene ho Rosemond Obeng kone ko gene ho wachire wo nyansa wachire wo say enteteyenku na nyansa nku wakacho wo wo ye snitch ge ni person Laura to crap person kire say how awo tie no kagana ha no ye politics serious I ni crossing ke be entertain our political party biamu because we are trying to create an impression out there say we are young girl na so be politics out there be snitching Laura to we dedicate one kasankasa wa question morals enye di obehu ni on se wusu me so be su de chance we onu obebi baba be hia aba man ne bana obewo ne baby aka che ne baby say na NDC na so snitch and ya awarding with presidential staffer snitch kwasia baby say ninti and e hwe hawa omu chabo tiktokers and e hwe hawa MPP4 omaso asemwe sre ne abasa kwasia baby say konkonseni baby say snitch be say sheni onunti ene. Look at how these MPP boys are teasing NDC tiktokers. Look at how these MPP guys are bullying NDC tiktokers. And then look at what is going on here. Ofa baby aha Mr. President ako UN meeting ako deliver kama ye kan ho asem na kwasia baby say any nkrofo selfish interest akwa we gay we am look na morning show so say onko kasen na no krante na no ne kasa kra anye de and then Laura to no wa question morals what kofie o see a few crowd amount at ya society nso and then Laura to no educate you papa we educate politicians organum gen wonim nyansa sa gen wonim nyansa papa Laura to no wa mama hu say MPP4 ma no ebi magin ye adwuma kasankasa Laura to no me se baby again no wo bia no me te wo Rosemond ma wo fie su 10 e de ka no ho wa me te wo ankasa wo fie su do de ka gen no onso we educate wo wa ka nyansa ye den a kire Wamo who say konkonsa enya de papa. Wamo who say snitching enya de papa. Wamo who say Ghana hano ye religions no be the Christianity, the Islamic religion, the traditional religion. Ye nyina no ye say enkodi unua ho adansi kru nu. Wama who say enkodi unua ho adansi kru nu nkope pa no. Bible kra kan ye. Ba umia pamo why are they say ba umia pamo I say me na me ya na me wo ma me bia me na me ne ma me ni jai nantie me ni obi anko nantie bia mu o mitimi baby na me adwene me ho na me hwe ma bra boso a me kire ma de sa netie na o mo boss apamo why are they na say bi krampa ba umia ne yira apamo so muntimi no nya adwuma bia ma hwere babam o so de o mo ho nsem e ba be pe ayi anu be presidential staffer e na wunhyishi wani mu wakọ morning show so a wusu ma e na me na mete ha no ma che mi keji wanfo ade me ba ye ma benu amu me di me mu ma nu mi ko kagu me mfa ho wo wuti we na de again na keka a kire no wo ye oba na wa abadaya o oba na wa abadaya usunu enya wa agin so wo beba radio so ama NDC biemu enya wa agin so beba radio so wo ba party mu 1 month 2 weeks 1 month 2 weeks 1 month 2 weeks a party aba ya ba presidential staff entino eya wo se wo betimi akwa radio so eya wo se wo betimi akotena TV so akokasa amaye. What do you know about NDC? What do you even know about the economy of Ghana? Na nya NDC na sebi nkrophobia selfish interest, nkrophobia too selfish. Can the party won't get to where the party is now? Nkrophobia selfish interest, nkrophobia almost selfish interest mo mu pia na me so obedo wo obeda na I'm telling you say presidential staff so mu pay ye because minim dear Papa John Dramani Mahama kwa or beba be na nine wo sa gawe o ma opposition o obi ma opposition it is our presidential staff and so mu ye na fa bobra papa now krampo e bi kro be kofie by the time me TikTok gender minister will be done with you on TikTok no ube kofie because on popularization na eko and I don't think some Mr. President wants somebody to depopularize the administration so ube kofie when you want to when my makeup kotena se o your baby chi o baby we NDC man en cry ho cry your baby chi ayi mu ina na mo lady we central regional deputy women organizer mahama inshada zimu ina wo they can equally do your work. They can become a presidential staffer. Me change that inshada zikwaku yi da what time ya boge ni to pay ya boni to pay kenya menko a kama ama be inshada zin kage ni bewu omu nyina yebetuma omu presidential staffer. Eso so hye ya beka mo ba be presidential staffer konkonsa wadi konkonsa je snitch konkonsa ni ba te se wo sa agewe ya se enkodi onua ho da sukunu nje paano e na wakodi onua ho da sukunu ade paano nam se paano we wo be di papa mesi ya wa ha juma ya di bedu se we jimi na onim nyansa even Mr. President akọ UN it's all over the place. Oh, Mr. President akọ UN patron tap screen so mame.
Let me just have 2 minutes each. We're wrapping up, so 2 minutes each. Rosemond.
Okay. I'm just quite unfolded by the fact that she said she didn't hear, the interventions of the government. And I'm struggling to comprehend because the hearing range.
That you've done nothing, you're not committed. You said state of emergency.
She had me outline so many points. And so I don't know if it has to do with the hearing range, issues of her ears or I don't know. Because I outlined so many things. I even spoke about how the fraudulent, almost 1,000 minor licenses that had been issued had been revoked. But 55 have been revoked. The rest are almost, being revoked. So many things, about 9, interventions.
She's saying that
I think she's just being mischievous.
Okay, but she's saying that revocation of licenses is not necessarily a solution to the problem.
It's not a solution.
Call a state of emergency.
When you're giving out fraudulent, when you're giving legitimacy to, something that is illegal.
Okay.
And you're saying it costs for nothing if we revoke it. Please. She should give us a break. Okay. She also said we are buying gold from Gold Board. And Gold Board, getting
buying
gold
from illegal miners.
Illegal miners. That is completely
okay, she's not saying that exactly.
That is falsehood.
She's saying if you're not buying from illegal miners, let us know where you're buying it from. Because Gold Board is now indicating that it's going to establish the traceability system to trace the source of gold.
When you're tracing something, you need to have a comprehensive, understanding or how to analyze it. You don't just, tracing requires a lot of, intelligence. And so as a system, it takes time. It takes time. And so you don't just get up and say this, but you need to trace it. From point A, it moves to point B, point C, it moves to point D. And so once it has to, take place within a system, it will take time. And she should know better. Also, let me speak briefly about the turbidity levels of the water. Ordinarily, at most, it should be between 0 to 500. So the most should be 500. But we came to meet water turbidity levels from 5,000 to 12,000. And that is very dangerous. That is unforgivable. And that is the state the plunged us into. And let me also say this, that we are listening to people. We are taking the concerns. But MPP as a party, they don't have any moral right whatsoever to lecture us, to educate us, to even critique us. Okay. Because we are trying to undo the harm they did to our environment. Okay. So they shouldn't. They should just keep quiet. Okay.
When you are coming on the show and you are giving notes, you also need to factor in that when you are giving lecture notes, you also have a responsibility as a student to do further research on what you're coming to communicate. And I think she should learn that. But at the end of the day, if you sat on one side and
did you give her lecture?
You think she has the moral right to educate? That's what I said. They don't have any moral right.
You sat on one side and you claim, even though you were on that side, you were telling them. And today, how many weeks have you been in NDC and you want to talk like the founder of the party? I have nothing to be worried about. I was with the previous administration and I'm still with my party. And
but that gives her more ground to speak against what she was with.
It gives her the ground of a snitch, of someone who doesn't know how to
sit.
You're calling her.
Because if you were sitting there,
it is highly personalized. Why would you say this?
But political parties
why would you say this?
You kept telling her. What are you saying?
No, but you can't. What are you saying? Political parties are not religious bodies.
You see how.
And so when something is wrong, you stay in.
How your boss, Dr. Randy, celebrated you over the weekend.
Okay.
May we all leave our bosses.
So what is the point? What is the point?
That they will celebrate us and have that confidence.
Okay.
You feel that Galamsey came to
Okay, we'll pause here and continue.